What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another unboxing showcase review, and we are at the finish line. We are about to build this Build-A-Figure of Chode. As weird as this may say, it's kind of it's unusual because there's a little bit of disappointment with this, because on the one hand I'm happy that we have Chode. On the other hand, I'm unhappy that it's just a reuse of the Abomination Build-A-Figure, so it's nothing new. Really, the only thing new is, you know, these, I believe these fins are new, but to be honest, I'll put up a picture of the Abomination Build-A-Figure because I don't have that anymore in my collection. I got rid of it a long time ago. There's definitely quite a bit lacking in this. I mean, there are some highlights, I guess, that make it look like Chode in a way, so I will kind of go over my opinions on it, but let's build this figure first of all. So let's see what we got going on. I mean, we got the legs, the torso, we got arms, the head, and his accessory, which is technically a character because it's a pet. So let's see. We have the right leg, considering the fact that it's got the R on there, and it's just your simple push and you're good to go. This it's weird because we've built this before, you know, we have built this figure before. Then we have, this is the right arm. Yep, that's the right arm, in which we will, ooh, nice little click there. And then the left, it's a larger peg, so that will help you distinguish the two. And there we go, there is the full body, and then of course the head. And let's see here, let's plug that in. Look at that, the cameras are he's already larger for the camera from where I have it positioned. Let's see if I can pop, yep, there we go, pop that right into place. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, let's see if I can kind of back this up a bit, see what we got going. There we go, that definitely helps a little bit more. So there we go, we have Chode all put together. Like I said, I'm definitely happy that we have this figure. There's a lot to be desired, considering the fact that, okay, we got his pet Cree, I believe, I think that's what it's called, and then he should have came with like a large gun, a large blaster rifle. I would have loved that. And of course, like, based upon the images, based upon the images here, I mean, we're supposed to get at least some yellow highlights to help accentuate more of the, you know, the green skin. And I think I could be wrong, but I'm trying to remember it's the hands. He should have only 4 fingers, right? Like 3 here and then a thumb, if I'm not mistaken. So that's, you know, there's a lot of things wrong. And, you know, you can really tell here in the face, you see how his like reptilian skin right around his chin, around the cheeks and everything like that. You can see how it's scaled, right? But it's not here. It's more of like Abomination, so to speak. We've got the grid lines, which definitely helps, because we know Chode actually has those horizontal parallel lines, but of course it doesn't follow up here, where it could have been nice if they actually made new legs. Maybe that would have been even better. If they were just going to reuse the top, at least make the new legs, make that right. So this, again, I'm happy we have Chode. Thank God, of course, they made a new head, but there's definitely a lot that we could, it just, I'm mumbling my words because it's so disappointing that we got it like this. So unfortunately, this is what we got, and I'm gonna kind of make do with what we got, because I highly doubt we're gonna get, you know, an updated version anytime soon. It would have been nice to have this already updated to begin with. But to start off, paint and sculpt, because that's what we're gonna go for. It's the old Abomination figure, that's all it is. If these are new, and I think they are, they just kind of inserted this into the mold. So, okay, great, nice touch. That's actually nice to have. But everything's practically green, and whatever yellow highlights they attempted to make, which you can see very vaguely because you can see it up here and down his spine, that's it. It needs to be more. It should be more, so to speak. Even his face, like the lips, should be more of a yellow. That's really it. The head sculpt is the best part. The head sculpt is honestly the best part because it looks really good. And it's articulated, so that's amazing. This is a great head sculpt for Chode. It's just unfortunate that it could be a better body. So that's really it. The articulation, I guess, yeah, we could go over it. I mean, luckily we can move the head. We can move the head left and right. We got articulated jaw, which it does hang down a little bit if it's positioned a certain way. So that's weird. But you gotta just push his head a little bit back and it'll be okay. The arms can go a little bit below 90. It does have an upper bicep swivel, and it's got a single jointed elbow considering the larger figure, and horizontal hinge for the wrist. He's got the ab crunch, which can go back that far, can go forward just a little bit, and he's got a waist swivel with this red belt, which we've seen the belt before the last time, and I think the trunks were blue when Abomination had it, so they should have kept the blue trunks because I think Chode had blue trunks, so that was also another thing. There is the upper thigh, and then a single jointed knee like so, and of course the ankle moves very nicely, so you can move it back, forward, and then we have the nice pivot right there. So there's Chode for you. We will kind of go over the rest, see what we can do with it. All right, so I'm gonna do something where I'm gonna do it myself kind of thing, because I want to make it my own. I want it to be a Chode that I know I would like. I would like. So let's do some painting. That's really what's going to happen. I'm going to use a little bit of some bright yellow apple barrel because it's the cheapest paint you can get. And I'm just going to dry brush. That's really all it is. If you know how to dry brush, you kind of have an understanding of what you're going to do with it. But I'm going to just kind of highlight some yellow right here to help, I guess. It can definitely bring some color in what you want to, how you want the figure to look like. So I just don't like it how it's all green. Now in the comics there are many iterations of how he looks with him being all green kind of. It's weird. There are different iterations of how he's drawn or how he's colored, but I remember it like this image right here. That's the Chode I know. That's how I remember him, and that's how I want him to look. So I'm going to at least make an attempt to make him look like I want him to, so to speak. So I don't want to put a lot of paint on the brush because this is just really a dry brush, but I will have some darker tones of yellow also. But I'm just going to add just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit to have that yellow in there. I don't know if my lighting is the best to accentuate it, but there's slight differences that you can see. It's all in like this scale area too. So I'm just going to highlight areas where I know I would want it to be, and then I'll kind of clean it up a bit as well. So you'll kind of see what I'm going to do. And we're going to work on the back too, because we're not going to be like Hasbro where they don't paint the back of the figure. And there's a lot of cases where they just don't paint the back of the figure. So we're going to work with that, and we'll see what we could do. And I know this is already somewhat yellow, but I'll do a little bit more to help out with it. So yeah, we will work with that. All right, guys, there you have it. Very simple. It was just touching up here and there. I had to. I just wanted to make it look as best as I could to have him that way. I think a black wash would probably help more as well to kind of get these crevices all more depth. But you can see I just added some yellow. I don't know if my light is too bright to kind of show you guys. Even here, added yellow. It's simple. It's very simple. I didn't want to go overboard. I just wanted to try and do it. And you know, I did the toes too. It still needs like another coat of paint. I just did one coat first. So you know, it's really how I wanted it to be. That was the whole point. Just making it to my liking, I guess. But let me know what you guys think. So let's go on with, you know, getting some size comparisons, especially how tall this figure is, because this figure is about, it's 7 3/4 of an inch tall. 7 3/4, you know. But all right, some comparisons, especially with larger figures. Let's start off with right now, right next to me is Strife. And even Strife, at the very top of his helmet, it reaches 7 3/4. And here we have Wolverine. Nice. It's like right at his bicep, so that's pretty cool. Of course, grabbing Corsair, because we're gonna finish the Starjammers team. We're definitely gonna do that. So I hope we get something soon. But I do feel as if Chode should be just a little bit taller, maybe over 8 inches to meet, because he should be much taller. And here, might as well get Gladiator, because I'm hoping we're getting some more Imperial Guards. And how about another deluxe figure, or possibly a Build-A-Figure? They are the same size. All right, guys, there you have it. This is Chode, a Build-A-Figure that we wanted, but not wanted, right? Because there's just so much inaccuracies that just bothered me. Me painting it up definitely helps me. It helps me, but I want to know what you guys think, because this definitely was promising, and unfortunately we got an old body for a Build-A-Figure. So let me know. Do I like it still? I still like it. I mean, we're still getting Starjammers here, and we're going to get this. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be getting a remake of Chode. Not in the near future. I'm telling you that. There's no possible way that's going to happen. But there we go. I'm still happy with this wave. I'm glad we got the characters that we did. I mean, Astonishing X-Men. We got a whole new Emma. We got this Cyclops, which is amazing. We have an Imperial Guard of Fang, which is great. Of course, let me get him. But we got Corsair. Hell yes, we got Corsair. Corsair, thank God. This is awesome. The beginning of some Starjammers coming through. And then, of course, this probably M, between these two, M may be, oh man, it's so difficult because we're starting Generation X and then we're starting Starjammers. This is awesome. Really, really awesome. But these two are tied, but these are my favorite. These are absolutely my favorite in the wave. So again, let me know what you guys think. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.